Hello, America. This is Sean Bianca, GOP girl. Mandalay Bay Massacre. We are not being told the truth, and Americans need to demand why. What we are seeing on the news is not the real news. The media is covering up the truth. I believe the media is covering up the truth, and I believe that the FBI and local authorities in Las Vegas are also covering up the truth, and I'm going to tell you why. Conflicting reports have, ever since the story broke, we have had conflicting reports. I see a police officer. He says we have the suspect down. Oh, nope, we don't. The next thing, the suspect has committed suicide. There is a news report that someone shared on Facebook where the news reporters report that there are 3 shooters on the 29th, 32nd, and 35th floors. And yet, the police officers are saying that there's only 1 shooter. Oh, but wait, no. In the beginning, the police officers said that there were multiple shooters. But then it was brought to 1 shooter. There was a news report that also, in that same news report, it was reported that not only were there multiple shooters, but there were multiple shooters on the ground, as well as in multiple hotels. Yes, multiple hotels were affected. Not just Mandalay Bay, but New York, Caesars Palace, Bellagio, Aria, MGM, Planet Hollywood, and Tropicana. Apparently, people in Vegas, this was posted on Facebook, people staying in Vegas were told to stay in their rooms. Were told to stay put where they were. They were told to stay put for several hours until police could catch as many of the shooters as they could. Shooters also were reportedly on the ground as well. There is a video that's been going around on Facebook, and if you look at it, it looks like there's a security guard that is taking a machine gun into the crowd and shooting people. People, we are not getting the real news. I watched Fox News tonight, and we're not getting the real news. No one's questioning why. No one's questioning who. Sean Hannity had a Fox News senior correspondent, Adam Housley, on to discount all of the conspiracy theories. He actually said that he knew that there were a lot of conspiracy theories out there and that they were false, and that no, we weren't seeing multiple shooters. We weren't seeing shots come out from several different windows of the Mandalay Bay. No, it's because the Mandalay Bay is mirrors and we were seeing reflections. I don't believe it. What it amounts to is our government and whoever is behind this thinks the American people are extremely stupid. They have to, because there is no one with a brain on function that can look at the evidence that we are being shown. See, the trouble is we're seeing conflicting reports from the FBI and from the Las Vegas Metro Police Department. And the problem is, in today's day and age of cell phones, where everyone has the ability to videotape what is taking place at the moment, it's hard to hide the truth. And the truth is, we are not getting the truth. That's the truth. Now, as far as Stephen Paddock goes, we don't even know if that really was Stephen Paddock. Someone sent me a post that says that Stephen Paddock is actually deceased. Supposedly Stephen Paddock, this millionaire gambler that decided to shoot up a concert, supposedly he used different names. And, oh, that's another thing. When this all came out, when the story broke about the Mandalay Bay massacre, we were told that ISIS had claimed responsibility. They had. But then the FBI, less than 12 hours after investigating, decided to tell the general public, no, ISIS had nothing to do with it. The police department said they thought this man was radicalized, may have been radicalized. No, Paddock wasn't radicalized, according to the FBI. But now we're going back on that. And also I saw an expert on television who said he was a terrorism expert in the FBI, and he said this had ISIS written all over it. However, we have the FBI saying no, then they're saying yes. So we don't know what the truth is. I saw a document that said that Stephen Paddock may have been an FBI agent, undercover FBI agent, and that there was another fast and furious arms deal going on between ISIS and the FBI, and it went wrong. I don't know. Some people think that Paddock was completely set up. I will say, I've seen the picture of Paddock, the body, his corpse, and it doesn't look like Paddock. Paddock in the picture that's been plastered all over the news has a tattoo of a 13 right here. Now, someone said to me, oh, that's just shading. No, it clearly looks like a number 13. But, okay, let's take away the 13. If you look at the picture of Paddock's face and head, even if you can get past the blood, it's not Paddock. Paddock has a much fuller face. He liked to drink. He had a puffy face. Paddock had more color to his face. The corpse that police are saying is Paddock, the shooter, the lone shooter, yes, the lone shooter, he has a very pale complexion. He's very thin. I'm not buying it. I believe there is a cover-up. There is a huge cover-up. And the problem is we have too many people that lived to tell what actually took place the night of the Mandalay Bay massacre. I watched one woman speak that was at the concert, and she said there were shooters both on the ground and in the hotel. She said that on the news. It was live news. You can't cover up the truth, and that is what the media is trying to do, and they are not reporting it. Next, I'm just not buying that we have a millionaire gambler that decides out of nowhere to shoot up a concert. Someone is behind this. I don't know who. I don't know if it's Antifa. I don't know if it's George Soros. I don't know if it's the Hillary Clinton cartel. I don't know if it's the Illuminati. I don't know if it's the establishment. I don't know who we can trust anymore. I will say it is rather funny that not funny, it's rather sick that just hours after the Mandalay Bay massacre, we had Hillary Clinton tweeting about gun control. Not only Hillary Clinton, but Elizabeth Warren, Nancy Pelosi, Joe Biden, and Bernie Sanders. They all wanted to jump on gun control the first moment they could. Well, something's going on. And I don't know who's behind it. But what I do know is 59 innocent people are dead. And another 500 have been injured. And there is no reason on God's earth that this should have ever taken place. This is Sean Bianca, GOP Girl. You can read my blog at www.gopgirlblog.blogspot.com. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.